The OSNS ABA program is a skill building program for children who have a diagnosis of autism who are under the age of 6 years. And ABA stands for Applied Behaviour Analysis, which is the study of behaviour and how behaviour is impacted by the environment in which the behaviour occurs. And the goal of ABA is to produce meaningful social change for children who have autism. The ABA team is an interdisciplinary team that consists of a speech and language pathologist, an occupational therapist, a senior behaviour interventionist, and behaviour interventionists. And that's the team, the core team, but at the centre of that team are the parents and family of the child who has autism. When we talk about our ABA team to families, we use an analogy of a construction site to help families to understand how our team is structured. So if you can imagine a family who purchased a piece of land and they want to build their dream home, they hire some engineers to help put their dreams into action. And the engineers develop a blueprint, and then the blueprint is made, and then we hire a foreman to put the blueprint into action and construction workers to actually build the project. And that's the analogy that we use to families who come to us for service, that they come to us with dreams and aspirations for their child with autism. And they maybe don't know how to put that plan into operation. So they hire specialists in the developmental fields in which they want their child to learn. So that might be the speech pathologist and the occupational therapist, who then develop a plan to put that into place. And the senior behaviour interventionist is the person who makes sure that that plan is put into place exactly the way in which it's intended. And the behaviour interventionists are the people who are like the construction workers, who are highly skilled in what they do every day working with the child. So there's a constant feedback loop from behaviour interventionists to senior behaviour interventionists to the speech pathologist, the occupational therapist, and the parents to make sure that everything is being completed the way in which it should be. So there's a high degree of transparency and accountability in this program. Once the occupational therapists and speech language pathologists have assessed the child to find where their strengths are and their areas of need are, they develop a specific individualized program for each child. And goals and programs are developed in multiple developmental areas, including communication skills, play skills, social interaction skills, fine and gross motor skills, academic skills, self-help skills, and emotional and behavior regulation. And that's the program that the child is receiving on a regular basis 2 or 3 times a week, at home or in the centre.
For me, the absolute best part is having the team surrounding us and coming together, having that opportunity to come together with the parent and with the whole team every 6 to 8 weeks. For me, that makes a huge difference in being able to brainstorm back and forth. I find that sometimes brainstorming on your own is just, it takes a lot more time to actually get to the end goal. Working in a team, I feel like we get things done so much more efficiently, and there's so many more ideas, and there's so much more generalization of skills because the parents are there every step of the way. But in terms of kind of like highlights, I would say the cool thing is that with ABA, we're tracking very objective data, it's called, which is just like the information of what we see, the outcomes of each session. So it makes it very easy to see even those small little steps, and then suddenly you realize, holy smokes, like this whole goal has been achieved. And so we'll talk a little bit later about some of our kids and some of the changes we've seen, but yeah, I have a couple of kids in mind that just, you are blown away a few months later when you think back to where they were and to a specific goal that they've achieved now. So we've got, yeah, lots of change that's come up in this past year with our kids.